So Tyler Main having some mechanical woes early in the day with car number 7. His dad, Terry Duckmain, former Far Western champion. He will have to go to work between now and the next heat race. But the 7 car not playing the game. This is heat number 1 of our production sedans. We've got that many of them here this weekend. We've had to split them in 2. And it also doubles as the opening round of the Jim's Test and Tag Production Sedan 4 Crown Series. Carnarvon's Ian Lester, who's here most race meetings. We'll start from pole to his outside. Ada Geraldton, the 11 of Mason Fenner. 26 on the roof, 18 on the door. The Russ Wheeler-inspired paint scheme is Robbie Treneman out of Collie. 41, the current Australian late model champion for Albany Forklifts and Industries and AFI Towing, Kai Blight. 73 from Augusta Margaret River Speedway, Sean Toy. And the local, Ryan Allen in car number 12 from right here in Shark Bay. 6 production sedans set to do battle over 8 laps, and it's elbows out between Lester and Fenner. And Kai Blight, watch him make his presence known to the rest of the field in car number 41. He looks to the inside on Mason Fenner, and he takes second place away in the opening lap. There's KB, Kai Blight. In the panel works, number 41 Commodore, Mason Fenner and Ryan Allen side by side for 3rd and 4th. So Ryan Allen's made a great start from the 3rd row to be now up challenging Mason Fenner for 3rd place, and the 12 Commodore gets the elbows out. Coming down the front straight. Fenner trying to go with the 12 car, but Ryan Allen is now 3rd, puts Mason Fenner back to 4th from Sean Toy, and Robbie Treneman rounds him out. But KB, Kai Blight, what can he do to find a way past Ian Lester, the wily veteran from Carnarvon who knows every inch of this racetrack. Done a lot of laps of it, and he's going to make the Falcon very, very wide here in heat number 1 of 6 today for our production sedans. Look at Kai Blight, hustle the Commodore to the inside on Ian Lester into turn number 3. They come through turns 3 and 4 into the front straight, and Kai Blight is throwing everything at Ian Lester. Ryan Allen 3rd from Sean Toy. Mason Fenner is a disappointing start to the day, and Robbie Treneman rounds him out. But Kai Blight, the current Australian late model champion, a 3-time state champion in production sedans, but he's never won this event. He's only had 2 attempts. He's here for attempt number 3 and throwing everything at Ian Lester as they exit turn number 2 with 2.5 laps to run of the Shark Bay Speedway. Can Ian Lester hold off one of the all-time greats already early in his career of Australian sedan racing in Kai Blight, who's got a huge amount of experience racing in the United States in late models, is the current Australian late model champion, as he throws the number 41 Commodore to the inside on Ian Lester, who might have just opened the door slightly. They exit turn number 4, 1 to run. It's Lester from Blight, Ryan Allen, Sean Toy further back to Mason Fenner and Robbie Treneman as Lester has a moment. Kai Blight to the outside. What a move around the outside of Ian Lester. Lester gets the Falcon sideways, and Kai Blight on the final lap will steal the victory in car number 41 from Ian Lester. Ryan Allen will be gallant for 3rd from Sean Toy, Mason Fenner, and a long way back to the 26 of Robbie Treneman. The Commodore sounding like it's running on 5 cylinders. But how about that, Shark Bay? That woke up a few on your Saturday morning. Ian Lester, he led for 7 1/4 laps. That only took 1 mistake. And the number 41 Commodore from the south coast of our state for AFI Towing, Blight's Electrics in Katanning, and Panel Works down there in Bunbury in KB. Kai Blight, his quick time of the race is a 18.247, which is a quick time of the race, and he gets it done by 0.54 of a second over Ian Lester, as I mentioned, led for 7 laps and held off Ryan Allen as well in the 12 Commodore. He come from P6, did Ryan Allen, who grew up racing junior sedans at this venue. Did Ryan Allen, his dad Wayne Allen, inducted as a life member of the Shark Bay Speedway Club earlier this year. Yeah, Allen surname, well known in these parts. But Kai Blight, what a start to the day, and he's going to be tough to beat in the production sedans Far Western Championships. Straight into heat number 2 of our production sedans. Murray Hole now, runner-up 12 months ago in this event. Feature race winner last Sunday at Ellenbrook. We'll start from pole in the Ultra Gene Cannington car number 2. 86 Man who does more production sedan racing than anyone probably in Australia, Wayne Leviston. Rod Mazzara in 12, Graham McSweeney in 7. He won this event 20 years ago in a production sedan. 47 from Shark Bay is Beau Morgan. Also out there is Tyler Scott in the 8. And 25, Olivia Smith. Your starters, 6 Commodores and the lone Sigma of Olivia Smith out on track. And some heavy hitters here in heat number 2 of the production sedans. Look at Rod Mazzara go to work early in this one as he tries to find a way past Murray Iowanau and Graham McSweeney. Also making a good start as well. In car number 7, the team car of Kyle Blight winning the opening heat. Can Graham McSweeney repeat the dose in the AFI towing number 7? Wayne Leviston back to 4th from Beau Morgan early here in heat number 2 of the production sedans event number 9. And Murray Iowanau leads the way. Our pole sitter holding off Rod Mazzara. He's been in Shark Bay the last couple of years, but he hasn't brought a race car with him. But in 2025, he's trying to win the Far Western Championships. He runs wide, coming into the front straight. Does Rod Mazzara and Graham McSweeney. Ranges up alongside him. Rocket Mazzara tries to close the door in pits corner. Graham McSweeney equal to the challenge. They're still side by side. They've been side by side for an entire lap. And McSweeney now has the position in his keepings as Wayne Leviston's had it spin on the back straight in 86, but the race continues. And Graham McSweeney, does he have something for our leader in car number 2 of Murray Iowanau? So head down the back straight into turn number 3. McSweeney still sitting in second. In fact, I think there might be something amiss with Graham McSweeney's Commodore. Looks like it might be running a little bit rough, and losing power is car number 7 of Graham McSweeney. In fact, he is falling in the clutches now of Rod Mazzara. Intermittent for him as he has a burst of speed going into turn number 3. So 2 to go, and you can hear McSweeney's car labouring here in the front straight. Tyler Scott now also out of the race as well. So plenty of drama going on for a few of them out there in heat number 2 of the production sedans. Leviston had a spin. A couple of mechanical woes starting to appear early in the day for a couple of our production sedans, but down the back straight for the final time. None of this is going to worry Murray Iowanau. He's led from the drop of the green flag and will lead all 8 laps in heat 2 of the production sedans. Gets the job done in car 2. He wins by over 4 seconds back to Rod Mazzara. Graham McSweeney will limp home for 3rd with some mechanical woes on board car number 7. Definitely sounds electrical for Graham McSweeney. Beau Morgan, the local Shark Bay driver, ended up with having a lonely race in car 47 to be 4th from Olivia Smith in 25. Wayne Leviston in 86 with a spin was 1 lap down, and Tyler Scott completed 5 laps in the 08 Black Commodore out of Kalgoorlie. And Murray Iowanau wins by 4 seconds. His quick time of the race at 18.122. That's all the sedan races for the opening production sedans. Heat number 3, doubling as the opening round of the 4 Crown Series this year for production sedans. Event number 18. Kyle Blight was impressive to say the least in his opening heat today. He'll go from P3. He's got Olivia Smith and Robbie Treneman cars 25 and 26 respectively. To his in front of him, to the outside of Kyle Blight, is 86. Wayne Leviston, 47 from right here in Shark Bay. For celebrations here in Denham, Beau Morgan. 2, Ian Lester for Tyre Power in Carnarvon, and the 7 didn't actually start his opening heat. Tyler Moan from the RDA. The 7 of them to go round over the 8 circulations of the Shark Bay Speedway. Kyle Blight, he was awake at the start and slips straight into the race lead. Passes the entire front row before turn number 1. And the AFI towing Commodore will lead out of turn number 4 and down the front straight for the first time. Ian Lester and the Falcons made a great start as well. From the 3rd row, Ian Lester is one of the regulars here at Shark Bay Speedway. Up into 2nd place. Robbie Treneman, Wayne Leviston and Tyler Main are very close for company on the exit of turn number 2. And pole sitter Olivia Smith on the Little Sigma runs just ahead of 47, Beau Morgan. As the production sedans make their way in the front straight, 2 down and 6 remaining. And Kyle Blight, a 18.423 that last time around. A little smoke coming from the exhaust. And the Blightside Electrics Commodore. He leads Ian Lester, who he had a great battle with in the opening round of heat races. From Robbie Treneman, Wayne Leviston. Has Tyler Mayne in the big Ford Falcon, car number 7, trying to find a way past. Ahead of Olivia Smith and 47 of Bo Morgan, the Commodore. From right here in Shark Bay as Tyler Mayne has a big moment in turn number 3. Gathers up the Falcon. Just in front of Olivia Smith and Bo Morgan. Here in the front straight. At 5 down and 3 to run. And KB, Carl Bly, the current Australian late model champion. 3-time state champion in production sedans. Leads the way by over 4.5 seconds back to Ian Lester in the Tyre Power Carnarvon Falcon. Robbie Treneman back there in 3rd place in car number 26 with 18 on the door. The Russ Wheeler inspired paint scheme. Wayne Leviston, Tyler Mayne, Bo Morgan and Olivia Smith is the way they run as our leader negotiates the back straight. A smoking car number 41 of Kyle Blight with 1 circulation to run of the Shark Bay Speedway. He leads by nearly half a lap. In fact, it is half a lap. Back to Ian Lester. And a long way back to Robbie Treneman. Tyler Mayne continues to try and find a way past the veteran Wayne Leviston. But out of turn 4 for the final time. Kyle Blight, back-to-back heat race wins to start the Far Western Championships in 2025. He gets it done. Check this winning margin. 6.7 seconds back to the 2. The Tyre Power Carnarvon Falcon of Ian Lester. Then we'll have third home will be the 26 of Robbie Treneman. Tyler Mayne eventually got there for 4th in car 7 from the 86 of Wayne Leviston. 47 is Bo Morgan in the Celebrations Denim Commodore. And Olivia Smith will round them out. The quick time for Kyle Blight, we'll just check that one. And 18.081 in the Holden Commodore. But hold all tickets on that one. There's a relegation coming up for car 7 of Tyler Mayne, relegated 2 positions. So I'll peek over Scott Beatty's shoulder to get the official result there. Brought to you by Maddington Toyota. Tyler Scott in the 08, who didn't finish his opening heat. Great to see him back out there. His brother Charlie, unfortunately, having a nasty spill in the junior sedans. Mason Fenner from Geraldton is on the outside of the 2nd row. Row number 3, the 73 out of the Augusta Margaret River Speedway is Sean Toy. Murray Owen out in the 2 for Rev Ride Engines and Ultratune Cannington. And Graham McSweeney seemed to me like he was having some electrical dramas, and the opening heat race still limped at home for a reasonable finish. But we'll go from the back of the bus, and hopefully those mechanical woes are sorted out for Graham, who won this event 20 years ago in a production sedan, if you don't mind, way back in 2005, and he's back in the bay in a production sedan again this year. We're green as they head into turn number 1, 8 laps ahead of them. In event 19, the last SSA race of the 2nd round here in Shark Bay. And we've got one around on the exit of turn number 2. That's Tyler Scott, who's having an indifferent day here in the bay. Well out of harm's way, and the green lights have stayed on. And Tyler Scott is going to rejoin 1 lap behind the rest of the field, but back up front, it's Rod Mazzari leads the way in car 12 from another car 12 from right here in Shark Bay in Ryan Allen, who throws the Commodore sideways coming into the front straight. He's got company in the form of Murray Owen out, who won his opening heat. Graham McSweeney is now spun in turns 3 and 4. So on come the yellow lights. The Albany Forklift and Towing Commodore comes to grief. So a bit of work to do for our Chief Steward from Speedway Sedans Western Australia in Jerome Sutton. So 2 down and 6 remaining. And event number 19, heat 4 of our production sedans. Of course, all these heat races, if you're not familiar with Speedway, we're just allowing these drivers to have 3 heat races today, 8 laps per heat, to accumulate points for the all-important 20-lap finals to come later this afternoon. So Graham McSweeney will restart behind the 73 of Sean Toy as Tyler Scott is 1 lap down. So we're going to get a start this time around. 6 laps remaining in heat number 4 of the production sedans. As they sail off into turns 1 and 2. Wayne Allen and Murray Owen now straight away. Ryan Allen in the 12, I should say, because he's dad Wayne Allen for a long time in the 12 here in Shark Bay. Looking to the inside on Rocket Rod Mazzara. Look at Owen now, digging on the bottom. Aldrich and Cannington, car number 2. At the feature race win last Sunday, and Ellenbrook there free wide down the back straight. The 212 cars have got the 2 digging on the bottom in Murray Owen. Now, not very often you say free wide here in Shark Bay, and Ryan Allen hits the front. Ryan Allen takes the lead. What a performance as Graham McSweeney might have a flat tyre further back. So Production Sedans hustle down the back straight here in Shark Bay, and Ryan Allen now leads. Just put one of the all-time greats of Production Sedans here in the West back to second in Rocket Rod Mazzara for High-Tech Oils. He's got Murray Owen now breathing down his back bumper. There's Owen out to the inside on Mazzara. They exit turn number 2. Sean Toy still 4 from Graham McSweeney. Mason Fenner and Tyler Scott rounds them out. This is the race of the day so far here in Shark Bay. And Ryan Allen, the local, is taking on some of the finest in West Australian production sedan racing, and he's eager with a challenge at the moment. Mazzara pushing on the exit of turn number 2 as Mason Fenner takes the 11 Commodore to the infield. He's out of action here in heat number 4 of the production sedans, which has just one to run for Ryan Allen. The Western Regional towing number 12 Commodore holding off Rocket Rod, Murray Owen now, Graham McSweeney and Sean Toy. 5 very quick Commodores as McSweeney looks to the inside of Murray Owen now. Into turn number 3, the checkered flag time. What a performance! Ryan Allen gets it done. The Collective Diesel Services number 12 from Mazzara. Owen now, blanket finish for the Miners. Graham McSweeney we 4th from the Lewin Tyres number 73 and Sean Toy. Tyler Scott was 1 lap down in the 08, with Graham McSweeney only finishing 5 laps. The race of the day so far, and the local from right here in Shark Bay, Ryan Allen. What a performance, getting the better of both Rod Mazzara and Murray Owen, our 2 very tough competitors in West Australian production sedan racing. Quick time of the race, an 18.759, which belonged to our race winner, the 12 Commodore of Ryan Allen. Gets the job done from Mazzara, Owen, our McSweeney, Sean Toy. The 5 cars to do the 8 laps. 1 lap down was Tyler Scott in the 08 out of Kalgoorlie Boulder. That was event 19. And I might be slightly biased, but that was the race of the day so far. And it came in the way of the heat number 4 of the production sedans. Lisa Ladden's your result there of heat 3 of the production sedans. Well, the penultimate heat race of the day for the production sedans is set for a dispatch. 7 starters to go around. Tyler Main and Sean Toya front row. Tyler Scott, who's had a disappointing day so far, will go from P3. He's got Olivia Smith to his outside. Ian Lester, Wayne Leviston and Rod Mazzara from the back of the bus in car number 12. 7 starters to go around over the 8 circulations around the Shark Bay Speedway. A couple of guys who need some big points here in this one, including Tyler Scott. But Tyler Main got the elbows out on the Falcon on Margaret Rivers. Sean Toy is there side by side to turn number 3. Rod Mazzara's come from a long way back on Ian Lester and Wayne Leviston, who moves up in a 4th place with an outstanding pass in turn number 3. But Sean Toy never raced here before and done very little racing away from his home track, the 8-hire Augusta Margaret Rivers Speedway, but he leads heat number 5 of the production sedans here in Shark Bay from Tyler Main in the number 7 Falcon. From the southern suburbs of Perth is Tyler Main in the Matter Falcon. Rod Mazzara from P7 is up in 3rd after just 2 laps. There's Tyler Scott climbing the wall in the Commodore from Kalgoorlie Boulder. Falls back to 5th place. He's battling with 2 absolute veterans of sedan racing in Wayne Leviston and Ian Lester, ahead of the Little Sigma, number 25 of Olivia Smith, daughter of Glenn Smith, who raced many years in the Far Western Championships in production sedans back in the day. As Tyler Scott just sort of carted Wayne Leviston a little bit wide there on the exit of turn number 2. Let's call it what it was. And made a bit of room to work his way through in the 4th. From Leviston, Lester and Olivia Smith. There's fairly strung out affair now for the production sedans as Rod Mazzara just can't close the gap on our 2 leaders in Sean Toy and Tyler Main. And Sean Toy, what a result this will be in his quest to try and finish on the podium in this year's Far Western Championships. As he takes the Lewin Tyres Commodore down the back straight, leading by 2.4 seconds back to the Big Falcon of Tyler Main. Rod Mazzara still third as Ian Lester trying to negotiate Tyler Scott in front of him. Ian Lester to the inside on the 08 Commodore coming into the front straight. Ian Lester now to fourth. Was Tyler Scott back to fifth from Leviston and Olivia Smith. But one to run for Sean Toy. This has been a dominant performance. In car number 73. And the Holden Commodore from down in the southwest goes down the back straight through turns 3 and 4 for the last time. And Sean Toy will lead all 8 laps. Car 73 gets it done over the 8 laps from the 7 of Tyler Main. The Big Falcon was 4.7 seconds in a rear of Sean Toy in the end. Rod Mazzara from P7 to be third in car 12 from the 2 of Ian Lester, 08 Tyler Scott, 86 Wayne Leveson, and the little Sigma of Olivia Smith rounds them out. Quick time on the race, an 18.710, which belonged to our race winner, Sean Toy. That winning margin again, 4.7 seconds back to Tyler Main as we go green to checker without a stoppage. McSweeney, who hasn't been without his woes, he's going to be our pole sitter. Car number 7 to his outside, the local Shark Bay driver. Car number 47 for Celebrations Denim in Bo Morgan. Kai Blight. Kai Blight doesn't have to do anything silly here in this particular heat race, and you would imagine he'll start on the front row for the 20-lap final. To his outside, the surprise packet so far today, car number 12, another Shark Bay local in Ryan Allen. Row 3, the 2 of Murray Iwanow, who's always one to watch. The 11 of Mason Fenner out of Geraldton, and 26, Robbie Treneman. As we're going to go green this time around, 2 Commodores, McSweeney and Morgan on the front row. Kai Blight follows McSweeney through on the bottom side of the racetrack straight away to the inside on Bo Morgan in turn number 1 as they hustle down the back straight to the 2 Albany Forklift Industry Commodores of McSweeney and Blight. Bit of team racing might go on here as they come down the front straight. Bo Morgan and Ryan Allen, it's almost a Shark Bay club run with those two battling over 3rd and 4th place. From Murray Iwanow, Mason Fenner and Robbie Treneman's away they run. But Kai Blight's not content to just follow McSweeney home. He's going to the outside. The Shark Bay Speedway trying to find a bit of racetrack to work with. Putting on a show is Kai Blight. Oh boy! Nearly found the concrete wall in turn number 2. Jumped on the anchors and gathers up the number 41 Commodore. Ryan Allen runs in third as Murray Iwanow to the inside on the older model Commodore in Bo Morgan. So coming to the front straight to our production sedans with 3 down and 5 remaining. It's Graham McSweeney, who won this event 20 years ago in a production sedan. And then in 2012, he won in a modified sedan here in Shark Bay. The Albany Forklift Industries towing Commodore, letting Blight, who's now closing the gap again, an 18.059 for Kai Blight. He's absolutely throwing the number 41 Commodore around the tight confines of the Shark Bay Speedway. So he exit turn 4 and into the front straight. Ryan Allen in distant third is Iwanow and Morgan battling over 4th and 5th place. Iwanow to 4th from Morgan and also Robbie Treneman, a 17.968 that last time around for Kai Blight. Look at the Australian late model champion go to work on McSweeney, ducks down underneath and takes the race lead. Oh, what a move from Kai Blight. He hits the front. McSweeney trying to take it back from him, but he's not going to wrestle it back, I don't think, from Kai Blight. Into turn number 1 for the final occasion in the final heat race of the day for our production sedans. And the AFI towing number 41 will start from pole position for the 20-lap final for the Far Western Championships. KB Kai Blight gets it done. From Graham McSweeney will be Gallen in second. Ryan Allen will be third. From Murray Iwanow, Bo Morgan will hold off Mason Fenner for 5th. And rounding them out was car number 26 of Robbie Treneman. But how about that in the bar? I reckon there would be a few old-time Speedway people that would have enjoyed that performance from Kai Blight. Showed us why he's one of the best sedan drivers in the country, the current Australian late model champion. He's been a 3-time production sedan state champion. He's also been a modified sedan state champion on 2 occasions. He's a 7-time state champion in his Speedway career, and he's a 2-time national champion, and he's the current Australian late model champion. How about that, Shark Bay? Let him know you're out there for Kai Blight in car number 41, getting the better of Graham McSweeney over the 8 circulations. He'll be our pole sitter for our 20-lap final. Thumbs up to the family here in the main straight from the Katanning kid, who now these days calls Albany home. That quick time again, a 17.864. Kai Blight on rails, enjoying the tight confines here in Shark Bay. So 13 starters to go around in the production final. Mason Fenner, the only non-starter from our original field. Kai Blight and Ryan Allen, your front row. Rod Mazzara, Murray Owen out from row 2. Ian Lester, Graham McSweeney, Sean Toy, Bo Morgan, Robbie Treneman and Tyler Main, your top 10. 20 laps ahead of our production sedans. The final sedan race of the afternoon. It's all going a freshly watered racetrack. And Kai Blight will lead out of turn number 4. And we've gone yellow, yellow, yellow. We've got caution on the Speedway. So the pole sitter, car number 41, Kai Blight, being told you went a touch early there, Kai. You're not in a late model. That's the exact words that came through the one-way. You went a touch early. So the pace sheet came onto the track, not required. We're going to get a start this time around. Blight and Ryan Allen, big moment for Ryan Allen, his career starting on the front row of the Far Western Championship final. Mazzara and Owen out from row number 2. Some real heavy hitters of production sedan racing in WA are underway. So head off into turn number 1, and Blight got a great start. Ryan Allen made a pretty good start as well from the outside of the front row as Murray Owen now got inconvenience on the back straight and falls back a couple of spots in Aldridge Cannington, car number 2. But the AFI towing Commodore of Kai Blight leads down the front straight for the first of 20 occasions. Trying to join Darren Humphrey, and Wayne Bingham is going through the day undefeated as Graham McSweeney muscles into 3rd place, puts Mazzara back to 4th. From Iowa now, Sean Toy is 6th. And further back to Tyler Main, Bo Morgan, Robbie Treneman, and Ian Lester in this production sedan final here in Shark Bay. As McSweeney now spins down in Pitt's corner, car number 7 has a big moment. And Graham McSweeney falls back to 7th place in car number 7 on lap number 3. As the production sedans hustle into the front straight here in Shark Bay. And it's car number 41 of KB Kai Blight, who's got out to 2.3 seconds back to a local who's having an outstanding day in Ryan Allen in car number 12. As we got Tyler Scott out, 08 Commodore on lap number 3. He'll take no further part. The young man out of Kalgoorlie. But a smoking AFI towing Commodore of Kai Blight heads through turns 3 and 4 into the front straight. We're a quarter of the way home in this production final. 5 down and 15 remaining. He's got out to a 3.9 second gap back to Ryan Allen in the 12 from right here in Shark Bay. And we've got Rod Mazzara occupying the final spot on the podium from Murray Owen. Now Sean Toy, he's having a good afternoon. The Llewellyn Tyres Commodore, he's 5th. From Tyler Main, Graham McSweeney. Bo Morgan is 8th from Robbie Treneman, and Wayne Leveson rounds out your top 10. That's Kai Blight now coming up on the lap traffic. The first of those, a little Sigma of Olivia Smith. He brings the 41 past the start finish line into turn number 2. He's got 5 seconds back to Ryan Allen. First of the 12 cars, so the two number 12 cars occupy 2nd and 3rd at the moment in Ryan Allen and Rod Mazzara. Murray Owen now is 4th from Sean Toy. As Tyler Main and Graham McSweeney muscling in the 2 number 7 cars for 6th and 7th place. McSweeney on the lay line. Main on the outside trying to shut the door as they come to the front straight. And McSweeney now 6th, puts Main back to 7th. From the Shark Bay local in Bo Morgan back in 8th place in car number 47. But Kai Blight, next time around, will be halfway home on his quest to win the Far Western Championships for the first time in his racing career. In car number 41 as he works his way through turns 3 and 4 and into the front straight. It's past the 26 of Robbie Treneman as we're halfway home. Ryan Allen now negotiating the lap cars here in the front straight. In car number 12. Got 3 seconds back to Rod Mazzari, who occupies third place. From Murray Owen, Sean Toy. Graham McSweeney is now 6 from Tyler Main, Bo Morgan, Robbie Treneman and Wayne Leveson is the way they run in the top 10. But Kai Blight has the distance of a heat race to go as he exits turn number 4 and heads down the front straight. And AFI towing number 41 comes up on the lap car of Bo Morgan. Got a little bit inconvenienced, did Kai Blight. In car number 41, the 3-time state champion in production sedans. Works his way to the inside on the 47. He tries to race to the leader ever so slightly on the exit of turn number 4. But 13 laps completed. We've gone green without a stoppage after the initial second attempt to get this one underway. And Kai Blight leading by 7.4 seconds back to Ryan Allen. And all of a sudden, Rod Mazzara now feeling the blowtorch from Murray Owen on the 2 and the 73 in Sean Toy as they head down the back straight into turn number 3 to our production sedans. As we got the leader, our leader, Kai Blight, is slowing coming into the front straight. The 41 is all out of noise. Oh, unbelievable. Kai Blight is all out of noise. He was out to a over 5-second lead back to Ryan Allen and Kai Blight in car number 41, who's dominated the production sedans today. Our leader, unbelievably, is gone. There's just no justice in motorsport sometimes. And Kai Blight was a mile in front and was on his way to a big win here in Shark Bay, and all of a sudden, Ryan Allen, the local driver in car number 12, is leading the Far Western Championships with 3 laps remaining. And Rod Mazzara now in the runner-up position. Murray Owen now on the podium. It's McSweeney and Sean Toy battle for 4th and 5th as they negotiate the lap car of Wayne Leveson. But Ryan Allen, 2 to run in car number 12 in the Collective Diesel Services Commodore. 2 to run on the Shark Bay Speedway. He's got 4.7 seconds back to Rod Mazzara from Murray Owen now with a white flag on display. 1 to run for Ryan Allen. 1 to run of the Shark Bay Speedway. Rod Mazzara in the runner-up position from Murray Owen now your top 3. But through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, bring him home Shark Bay, the first time winner in the production sedans. Ryan Allen gets a dart in the Far Western Championships here in Shark Bay. Rod Mazzara will get home for second. Murray Owen now race to the line. Owen now just holds off. In fact, McSweeney will get there for third on the line from Murray Owen now, who falls back to 4th for the flat left front tyre in the concluding stages, and Sean Toy rounds out your top 5. But talk about a ball over in Shark Bay. Kai Blight, absolutely rotten luck to not be the Far Western champion. He dominated the production sedans today. But you got to complete the 20 laps to get the checker flag, and that's exactly what Ryan Allen has done. His dad, Wayne Allen, a life member of the Shark Bay Speedway. How about that? Down there in the bar, a big ball over. Ryan Allen, the Far Western champion for 2025. A massive win for Ryan Allen, who grew up racing junior sedans here in Shark Bay. He's absolutely excited, absolutely elated to take the victory in the production sedans this afternoon. His dad, Wayne Allen, a modified sedan Far Western champion back in 2009 and a life member of the Shark Bay Speedway is Wayne Allen. His boy has got up and won a big race here in Shark Bay, the Far Western Championships for 2025. their home club's blue ribbon event. And Ryan Allen gets it done. Car number 12, he's certainly happy about it. Celebrating in a big way here in the front straight. One of the best celebrations we've seen this afternoon. How about that, Shark Bay? The local boy got up. Ryan Allen in car number 12 gives John Gall the thumbs up. He's pumped. He wins by 4.7 seconds over the other number 12 in Rod Mazzara. And Graham McSweeney got third on the line by less than 0.1 of a second. Murray Owen, our flat left front tyre on the last lap, fell back to fourth at the line. And Sean Toy rounds out your top five. But once again, rotten luck to Kai Blight. Had something let go in the front end of the number 41 Commodore. And that was all she wrote for the AFI towing entry out of Albany. Dominant performance from Kai Blight today. Won all of his heat races and was out to an over 7-second lead there in that production sedan final. But Ryan Allen with a big win here in Shark Bay. An upset win, you would say, against some of the quality that was in the field today in the production sedans. He gets the job done. And your podium again for the production sedans. It was Ryan Allen, your winner, from Rod Mazzara and Graham McSweeney. Graham McSweeney won this event 20 years ago. Third 20 years later in car number 7 out of Albany.